Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your September tarotscopes. And this is for Taurus, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising sign. You can also watch this if you're dealing with the Taurus, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising sign. It may be relevant. Sorry, as always, keep in mind these are general. So they're not going to fight everyone or not in the same way. Take what resonates. If nothing makes sense, check out your other signs. Thank you so much for your wonderful support. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy my work. Remember to subscribe for new content to be notified when I post things. And thank you to my lovely patrons. I do appreciate you. And I think that's it. Okay, anything I didn't mention, it's probably in the link in the description box below. Okay, let's flip your cards over. See what's going on for you, Taurus. Excuse me. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Cups as the overall energy. So with the Four of Cups, okay, the overall feeling that I'm getting here, again, is for some of you. You're not happy, but you're not sure why. Or you feel stuck, or you feel bored, or you feel like nothing really moves you, okay? This is, for some, it's like waiting for something that's just not happening, and that makes you very unhappy. For others, this is, hoping that someone comes back. And again, it seems to not be happening, and that makes you very unhappy and also unable to move on, unable to move forward. With the Four of Cups, this can again be about on again, off again relationships, either waiting or hoping for someone to come back, or they are coming back and you're thinking, do I really want to get myself in the same situation? Nothing's really changed, so there may be a decision around that for some of you. But with the Four of Cups, you are encouraged to look at all your options. You are encouraged to make your own happiness in as much as that's possible. Also, if you feel like the energy is stuck, do little things every day. Do something different every day. Something small, doesn't have to be too big, just something small, something spontaneous, something different. You do that for, I don't know, a week. It won't take long. And the energy will start to shift, okay, around you and within you as well. So things will get moving if you're feeling stuck. So in the current situation, so as you're coming into the month, we have the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, for some, this is around your social circles. Maybe you don't fit in. You don't feel like you fit in anymore. You don't feel like you connect to your friends or people you used to be friends with. Maybe you're not connecting to your environment like you used to. Okay, so there may be something around that you're looking at for some of you. And for others, I feel like there may be a disconnect. You're not feeling very social during this time. And for others, this is dealing with someone who just wants to keep things light, who just wants to keep things social. It may be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Maybe they're saying, how about we're just friends, or I don't really want anything to, be too serious, something where it's just social, okay? They're not interested in anything further, and maybe you are, so maybe that's where the disconnect is. And it could be vice versa as well. Maybe you're not interested and they are, and so on and so forth. You are coming into the month with a celebration. So I feel that when you go from the Four to the Three, so when you accept one cup, it will fill your other cups. So when you accept an offer or an opportunity that is not necessarily what you were looking for, waiting for, or hoping for, you will actually have a celebration. You will actually see that, what, this is kind of cool. This is okay. I'm happy with this. So this could be a new job. This could be making a new friend, making peace with someone. That could also be the case, okay? There's a reunion, there's a rejoicing, there's a celebration with this Three of Cups here. What's going to help or hinder you, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, if you're feeling disconnected, especially if this is with your work situation or your studies, if you're feeling disconnected, then the Eight of Pentacles just says, you know what, it's temporary. Focus on the work for now. Just, pay attention to the details, keep your nose down, just do the work. If you're feeling disconnected from your environment or the people around you, the feeling is temporary, okay? It will go away. But in the meantime, so you don't drive yourself crazy, just focus on the work, or just focus on the studies, or just focus on something meaningful, practical, real, concrete, okay? The details of things, it's a good time to perfect something. It's a good time to look into that sort of situation. It will help you get through this this feeling of being stuck or a little bit empty or a little bit disconnected. This is for some about a new job. For others, this is focusing on other things to help you deal with releasing a situation that's just not been happening. Okay, so for some, you are taking refuge in your work, or you're taking refuge in your friends or your family or your hobbies, your passions, to get over disappointment. Okay, is what I'm picking up on here. With the Eight of Pentacles, what may hinder you is wanting things to be perfect, wanting things to be just right, just so, very specific, very, just perfect. That's going to hinder your progress, because it's not going to happen. Okay, but by putting a vision on things that is very precise, very exact, you're also limiting yourself. Okay, so not happening the way you are aiming for, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. In the foundation for why things are this way, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is your energy. With the King of Pentacles, I feel that for some, this talks about wanting more, wanting something more, wanting something different. You might feel like a different person. You might feel like, you know what, I've changed my goals, my expectations, my beliefs for some. Okay, and you just want more out of life, or more out of your job, more out of your love life, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're wanting more. And for others, this is maybe around another water, so I've got water and earth, another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or again water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They may have water and earth in their chart. They could be the same person. And for others, you might have gotten too comfortable in a situation. So as a result, that's where the disappointment is coming from, and the lack of fulfillment. It's simply time to move on. It's time to expand. In the past, we have the Strength card. So with the Strength card in the past, okay, for some, this is, I feel this is holding yourself back. Not saying what you really want to say, not doing what you really want to do, always trying to be the diplomat, always trying to do the right thing by others. Okay, so I feel that for some, you're coming from a time of restriction, but mostly self-imposed. Okay, I cannot say this, I cannot do that, this would hurt their feelings, that would not be okay, whatever the case may be. But you've been thinking about other people, how they would react, what they would think, how they would feel, not necessarily about yourself and what you feel and what you actually want to do or say. So as a result, it's just built up, and it's taking you to the Four of Cups situation of feeling unfulfilled. Okay, in your crowning thoughts, we have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, this is feeling hurt, and because the Queen of Swords, okay, for some, it's coming up as feeling hurt, feeling disappointed, let down, betrayed in some way, and that's where you're coming from. As a result, with the Queen of Swords, you might decide, because you're thinking, okay, you know what, actually, I'm not happy with this, so I'm just going to cut out this person or this situation. I want to walk away, I want to quit, I want to stop talking to that person, I want to stop going there, I want to, stop giving away my time, my resources, whatever the case may be. So it's coming to a point where you're just saying no and just shooting things down. Okay, if you're not careful with the Four of Cups attitude, it will lead to this kind of attitude. Okay, so I feel like they're just kind of giving you a heads up. Try to focus on what does work, try to focus on what does make you happy, to avoid, again, becoming the Queen of Swords the way she's coming up here. Okay, for others, this could be communication. So I feel like either you are experiencing a lack of communication, or people are not talking to you the way you would like them to speak to you, or you're feeling like, you know what, I've censored myself for too long, no longer. So you might be feeling a little bit like, you know what, this is what I think, and I don't care what you think. This is how I feel, and I don't care what you think about that. Okay, so that kind of energy is coming up with this Queen of Swords here as well. For others, the Queen of Swords, because you know, see how she's broken that sword, she's got a broken sword. So for some, I feel like you just feel like you don't want to fight anymore. You just want to let go, you just want to whatever, you just want to walk away, you just want to go silent. A little bit of kind of sad energy there. But with the Queen of Swords, you're actually seeing what is not working. You're actually seeing if a behavior or a way of thinking or a way of looking at things or a way of communicating is not working for you because it does not make you happy. So you're changing it. You're cutting that out. Okay? And then in the outcome, we do have the Empress. So with the Empress and the outcome here, this can be Taurus or Libra. For some of you, and this could be someone coming in. I feel that this is someone new. Once you cut out dead weight, I feel like this is someone new coming in, especially when it comes to love life. And again, Taurus, Libra sign, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign is relevant here. This is a new opportunity for renewed energy, renewed health, love, okay, or even business opportunities, career opportunities with the Empress. The Empress brings growth. It brings development, expansion, comfort, more of, you know, nice things, beautiful things, comfortable things into your life. And further, you are becoming the Empress. Okay, so you are now in charge. You get to decide. This is also kind of coming into your own, graduating, leveling up, taking it up a notch. That sort of energy. And for others, I do feel like this is around any fertility struggles. I feel that all the hard work you've been putting in and the money, all the resources you've been putting into this, they're paying off. This can be a pregnancy, okay, for some of you, or giving birth, especially if it's been a kind of a difficult or a risky pregnancy. Okay, this is giving birth and everything's fine, happy, healthy, okay? Let's clarify that Empress for you. What else? I do feel like you're breaking off, you're walking away from something or someone because you decide, you know what, I choose what happens, I choose what I do and where I go. So you could be changing job, could be changing career, you could be becoming an entrepreneur, choosing to be a stay-at-home parent, choosing to just focus on your family, you know, full-time. But also growth and opportunities coming in as soon as you decide you're ready for a change. So yeah, Six of Swords, the Devil, and the Page of Pentacles. So walking away from limiting situations, walking away from toxic people, toxic situations. You're done. You're focusing on what's really important. You're focusing on your children. You're focusing on your career, your money, your goals, your studies. You're focusing on working and building a relationship or rebuilding a relationship. This could also be moving, okay, or just traveling, or physically, you know, moving away from a person, a situation that's been very, very toxic, okay. Because you have something new and better coming in, that's what allows you to move forward, move on, move away, okay, with this energy. Let's see, for your career, your finances, okay, so we have Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectation. So that's why they're kind of bringing in the energy of the Four of Cups right away, because it's important that you're aware that your positive expectations will create a positive outcome. If you are focusing on that empty feeling and the disappointment and the sadness, you will manifest more of the same. So take caution there. Because you see, even in this card, you see her face when, you know, there's an opportunity coming in, kind of handing, you know, reaching her hand out, but she's not really looking at it. She's not interested. She's already decided she's not interested. Okay, but as soon as you look at that and you try to switch your perspective and welcome opportunities, there's a new and better one that's coming in towards you, okay? An opportunity, a new beginning that will allow you to be creative, to be playful, productive, to reach your goals, to travel. That's what's coming in, okay? For emotional life and love life, we have flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So if you're single, this is saying it's time to get back out there. Okay, stop waiting for someone or something to come back. It's not going to happen, and if it does come back, it has not changed. It will end the same way, but you will hurt more. Okay, so gotta be honest. If you know if this applies to you. But yeah, get back out there. It's time to flirt. It's time to meet new people. Let your friends set you up. Let your friends introduce you to someone, or someone you trust. Okay, let them talk to you about different people and different options. Or for others, if you're not interested in relationships or anything like that, this is saying enjoy time with your friends. Do something fun. Do something different. Do something creative. Uplift your energy. Okay, because that is going to do wonders for emotional healing for you. And for existing relationships, this is saying maybe it's gotten too serious. It's time to bring back the fun into it. Okay, it's time to just be spontaneous, to have fun. For some, you might even be changing your mind about a divorce or a breakup just by switching the perspective and saying, you know what, we've been trying to do this for so long the same way and it's not going well. How about we just stop thinking about it? The issues aren't going to go away, but maybe they won't be the end of the world if we just take a break from the issues, if we just remember why we decided to be together in the first place. Okay? And for your health and well-being, we have alternative medicine. The Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So you're receiving messages, opportunities for your health and well-being in general. Emotional health is coming up very strongly here. So look to doing things differently with alternative medicine. It can be, taking vitamins, maybe, getting, seeing an energy healer, something different, something alternative, holistic therapy, anything like that. But it just means do something differently, okay? Do something you haven't tried before. Of course, listen to your healthcare practitioner, listen to your doctors. I'm not a professional here. I'm just telling you what the card is saying. It says do it differently. Approach it from a different angle. Approach it from a different perspective and it will work, okay? So that is your reading for September. Let me know if the messages make sense to you, if they resonate with you. Let me know how. I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you so much for your wonderful support. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.